Can you imagine trusting your government only to find out it's the reason people are dying in their own homes? In 1927, a man pours himself a glass of bootleg whiskey. One sip, his throat burns, his vision fades. He never wakes up. The poison wasn't from criminals, it was from his own government. What if I told you this wasn't a secret experiment or conspiracy theory? It was real policy, written into history and almost erased from it. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear might change how you see justice forever. If that shocks you, hit like and subscribe for the truth they tried to hide. The 1920s, a time of jazz, celebration, and rebellion. But beneath the glitter, America was at war with itself. Alcohol had been banned. The government called it Prohibition, hoping to save the nation. At first, many believed it would work. Churches cheered. Politicians promised a safer society. But people didn't stop drinking. They just went underground. Speakeasies opened in basements and back alleys. Bootleggers thrived, and ordinary people kept drinking whatever they could get. Even small towns had secret parties, backyard stills, and dangerous homemade liquor spreading fast. Rumors of deaths began circulating quietly, but many dismissed them, thinking the stories were exaggerated. The government grew frustrated and decided fear would work where law had failed. They poisoned industrial alcohol, knowing bootleggers would steal it to make cheap liquor. Chemicals like methyl alcohol and kerosene made the drinks deadly. But desperation won over fear. People drank anyway, trusting familiar bottles and faces. Ordinary homes became crime scenes. Men collapsed after a sip. Women watched loved ones fade. Hospitals overflowed. Some families lost multiple members in a single night. Neighbors whispered in fear, and entire communities felt unsafe drinking even a small glass. Funerals became tragically routine, leaving lasting scars on towns that once celebrated community and joy. News of the deaths began to spread slowly, but the government denied wrongdoing, calling it a necessary evil. Critics called it state-sponsored murder. Doctors begged Washington to stop the poisoning program. Priests preached that no government should play God with human life. Still, the policy continued year after year, leaving thousands dead before Prohibition ended in 1933. By then, more than 10,000 Americans were dead. Their crime, taking a drink, their punishment, poison from their own government. History books rarely mention it. Students never learn it. Yet every lost life began the same way, with a single sip and trust in a government that betrayed them. Can you imagine trusting your government only to find out it's the reason people are dying in their own homes? That's not fiction, that's history. Was this a desperate plan gone wrong, or a moral line the government never should have crossed? Tell me what you think in the comments. I read every one. And if this story made you question how far power can go, watch my video, Why Ancient Egypt Killed You for Hurting a Cat. It's another shocking story of control and punishment. But this time, thousands of years before Prohibition, because the past may be over, but the truth, it's still alive.